Key. Blue Plate Special. It is real live music right here in beautiful downtown Knoxville, Tennessee. We're hanging out here inside Visit Knoxville, and you can feel free to come join us if you like. If you can't be here with us, know that it is streaming live right now through our WDVX Facebook page or our YouTube channel, where you can watch it back later at your convenience as well. So today we have two acts for you on the show. Visiting with us today from Western Massachusetts, Ciarra Fragale is here and will be up the second half of the show today. To get things started, he splits his time in between Cincinnati and Nashville, Tennessee. Give a great big welcome to Noah Smith to the Blue Plate Special.
Good morning, everybody. Y'all, my name's Noah Smith from the great state of Brown County, Ohio. And whenever I get asked to come to a noon show, I never know what I'm going to get, but I just want to let you know I'm so excited because y'all started rolling in through the doors, and here we are, man. Let's give it up one more time for the Blue Plate Special, everybody. Been watching this show for a long time. A bunch of my songwriter heroes have played this stage, so it's a privilege and an honor to be here with you. And I thought rightfully so I'd share a song that really started out about never growing up. And I was heading to a songwriter retreat out of town, and my oldest son came up to me and he said, I don't want you to go. He was learning how to drive. And he said, life's just moving really fast, man, and kind of crumbled into my arms. And so I said, buddy, the flight has been booked. I've got to go. And this is the first song we wrote that day when I landed for that retreat. This one's called Skinny Pedal on the Right. I hope you all love it. Foot on the brake before you put it in drive. Skinny pedal on the right is gonna get you where you're going. Don't forget where you've been. And now and then you get caught in the middle and never pass on the double yellow. Don't always live with your tough side showing. And don't forget who your mama is. Yeah, I'm learning to let you go. 1 mile at a time. Sometimes you gotta go, run, fall in love and strike out on your own. But no, this old house is more than wood and stone. You don't have to look back to know that you can always come back home. Sometimes you gotta go. Someday you'll be running on empty. Someday you'll push it too far. Someday you're gonna break down, and that day'll be hell on my heart. Sometimes you gotta go, run, fall in love and strike out on your own. But no, this old house more than wood and stone. You don't have to look back to know that you can always come back home. Sometimes you gotta go. Cross that line and lose your mind and find the dead end roads. Yeah, it's hard sometimes. You gotta go, run, fall in love, strike out on your own. But no, this old house more than wood and stone. You don't have to look back to know that you can always come back home. Sometimes you gotta go. heartbreak before you put it in dry. Skinny pedal on the ride. It's gonna get you where you're going. Don't forget where you've been. Thank y'all so much, man. Thank you. Man, what a treat. I'm having a blast. Thank y'all, man. Thanks for having me here this morning. Absolute, just having a great time. I think I might just spend all day here, man. Ciarra's up next. It's going to be a good day here in Knoxville, Tennessee. This song right here, I wrote same place, different trip, man. I got a good friend by the name of Brock Butler that I wrote this song with, and I like to make sure that my friends have parents that live in tropical places like Panama, Central America, and then I get to go to their family's house and write songs with them in the pool. You know what I'm saying? So I wrote this song with Brock Butler, Blue Foley, and Pearl Clarkin, and we started talking about our dads sitting around and what our fathers meant to us in our lives. And my dad's still here, but I've had a bunch of friends that have lost their parents, and I know when that day comes for me, that just like it comes for all of us, I'm going to be sitting there going, man, I don't want to be like them, but no matter what, I just seem like the older I get, I sound like a third base coach on a knothole baseball team. You know what I mean? Everything that's coming out of my mouth, and no matter how much you try to run and not be like your dad, it seems to happen to all of us. And I was lucky that Pearl was on this, because I thought it was like a father-son thing. But, man, she had such good perspective from a daughter, and she said, man, I'm the same way. Next thing you know, I sound just like my dad. So this is kind of a newer song right here, but I'd love to share it with you. It's called Die Trying. I hope y'all love it. He never put me on the bus. He rarely made a game. He never thought that much of us. Ain't it funny how things change? He never bought me my first truck. I cleaned stables and I bucked hay. I hated him with every buck I made. Ain't it funny how things change? A wedding band on a callous hand ain't who I thought I'd be, but that man made a man of me. I swore to God I'd never be just like him, but I'll die trying. There ain't much that gets to him at all. I can count on one hand the times he's cried. He held my boy, I saw one fall, and when Grandpa said goodbye, a wedding band on a callous hand ain't who I thought I'd be, but that man made a man of me. I swore to God I'd never be just like him, but I'll die trying. He taught me how hard work is, how you work it out, the meaning of a memory and the value of a vow. I swore to God I'd never be just like him. With a wedding band on a callous hand ain't who I thought I'd be, but that man made a man of me. I swore to God I'd never be just like him, but I'll die trying. I swore to God I'd never be just like him, but I'll die trying. Appreciate you. Thank you.
This is Noah Smith with us here today on the Blue Plate special. You know, Cincinnati's home base, but a lot of time spent over there in Nashville as well. So, did you grow up in the Cincinnati area?
Yeah, I live. I always say we live in an hour east of Cincinnati. There's a bean field. You take a right, and that's where I'm from.
You know, well, I guess I'm jumping the gun, but I'm just going straight to the first two songs you already did for us here today. Because the interesting thing there as the thread was the first song about you and your son. And, you know, that's kind of normal there. And then the second one is your dad and yourself. Yeah. So we see a common thread there. What especially stuck out to me, especially in the first song, was that it was your son not wanting you to go, as opposed to you not wanting to leave your son at that particular point. I mean, this isn't a normal reaction from a 15, 16-year-old kid.
Yeah, he's a special dude, man.
I guess so, because normally it's like,
Yeah. In that moment, I realized how much I was hopeful that like I might have taught my dad something, because in that, you know, I'm learning from those guys every day. I have 3 boys, so we've got our house is like a jungle gym, 24/7. They're playing dodgeball in the living room probably right now. So,
okay, so you write a lot, obviously, about topics that are important to you, but I see and hear as you're telling us about these songs, you like doing that co-writing thing.
Oh yeah, I write a lot with other people. I've kind of fell in love with it, honestly, enough that I did so much of it that I've kind of in a season where I'm telling myself like, go write songs by yourself again, you know, because you kind of go through it. But I think music is life, and one of my favorite things, just like this place, is community. And co-writing's like every time we get together, it's just like another little piece of that community and that songwriting family that I get to be a part of.
Okay, so we were talking earlier, and I mentioned a single that you had previously put out there into the world, floating around. But you tell me more currently that you went to Denmark with a group of folks. This live recording happened, and magic happened with that. Tell us about that.
Well, I was getting ready to change my capo because I was like, which song are you going to talk about? But yeah, just when my recent songs just came out, I've been just unbelievably blessed to be asked to go to Denmark. This will be my 4th year in a row with an amazing thing called Nashville Nights International Songwriter Festival. And this song I wrote with my buddy Blue Foley that I'm going to play next. Jay Brunswick and Kesey Timmer and Blue and Stephen from Nashville Nights. They invited me to come back, and last year we got to be part of a live, it's a studio recording in Copenhagen, and the record just came out on streaming. It's called Nashville Nights Volume 2, and got a couple songs on there actually, and it turned out to be a really, really awesome project. And I'm going to be putting this song out kind of that's like the Danish version. There's a little Nordic twist on it, and I got this song coming out later on this year as well.
Right. So, NoahSmithMusic.com is where you find more information. I'm just going to assume your music's out there streaming on all those music platforms.
Oh, I can see the audience downloading it right now everywhere you can find it.
Everybody's reaching for the phone right at the moment. Yes. All right. So we always do encourage our audience to shake and howdy with our performers, and just thank them for being here and coming to Knoxville and making some music and sharing their songs with us. Again, NoahSmithMusic.com for more information. It's Noah Smith on the WDVX Blue Plate Special.
So we'll do a song that's, you got my gears going. I never really know in these moments, it's like which way to go. And as a songwriter, you can kind of go where you need to, tell a story. Maybe I might make up something right here on the spot. But this is that next song off that record. This isn't about family. I actually wrote this song about the first girl that I ever saw put a dip in her lip that I didn't go to high school with. And that was like this reoccurring dream that I kept having over and over. And I got in the room with these guys down in Nashville this day. And I was sometimes you get in a room with some people that are just better songwriters than you. And it's a little intimidating at first because these guys have songs that can pay off all of our houses, you know. And I'm out here on the road making music, doing the thing. And I said, we just sat there kicking some ideas around. I said, man, I got this song and this idea. I keep having this dream about this girl. And she looked at me and she said, hey, baby, aren't you going to buy me a drink? And that's the first time in my life I've ever been asked that question. And the first thing that came out, I just looked at her back and I said, absolutely not. And that kind of broke the ice that day in that room. And I looked up and I said, you know, but she didn't come there lonely. And then that twisted around to a couple hours. The next thing you know, this song was born. So this one's called Come Here Lonely. You can go find it on Nashville Nights Volume 2. It's also going to be coming out hopefully later on this year. We made it down in Nashville and Cincinnati, Ohio. So I hope you all enjoy it, man. You guys having a good time so far? Thank you guys so much. This one's called Come Here Lonely. It goes like this. She didn't come here 'cause she can't stay home. She didn't come here hoping her Patron might do the trick, help her get over him. She didn't come here 'cause of what went wrong, loading up the jukebox with them he's gone songs. She ain't wearing that cover girl to cover it up. She ain't looking for love. She didn't come here lonely, wanting somebody to pull up and buy her around. She ain't chasing a memory with Tennessee whiskey. She's stronger than anything you can put down. Yeah, the smile she's wearing says she ain't caring about where he is or who he's with now. She ain't thinking about being anyone's one and only. She didn't come here lonely. She didn't come here 'cause it's Friday night, feeling that freedom under neon lights. A little lipstick heavy, low cut red dress ready. She's single shooting doubles tonight. She didn't come here lonely, want somebody to pull up and buy her around. She ain't chasing a memory with Tennessee whiskey. She's stronger than anything you can put down. Yeah, the smile she's wearing says she ain't caring about where he is or who he's with now. She ain't thinking about being anyone's one and only. She didn't come here lonely. She ain't wearing that cover girl to cover it up. She ain't looking for love. She didn't come here lonely, wanting somebody to pull up and buy her around. She ain't chasing a memory, Tennessee whiskey. She's stronger than anything you can put down. Yeah, the smile she's wearing says she ain't caring about where he is or who he's with now. She ain't thinking about being anyone's one and only. She ain't thinking about being anyone's one and only. She didn't come here lonely. Thank y'all so much. I'll be honest with you, I know we got cameras and we're on the radio, but I like partying with people, you know what I mean? So you guys it's absolutely a blast, man, today. Man, it's I don't know. I'm supposed to head back home after this, but I might be kicking around Knoxville. So after the show, y'all let me know where we're going to eat or something. You know what I mean? But this is a song that came out during the everything shut when the whole world shut down. I had 80 dates canceled off the calendar in about 5 days, and first time I ended up in therapy in my life. And but I wrote this song with Jacob Powell, and it kind of started out like a divorce song because his buddy was going through something, and we started talking a little bit. But the more I played it out, I realized it's a lot more to that to a lot more people. And it's about being, when you're in a valley, man, I can promise you there's hope on the other side. If you need people, go find people. Don't be afraid to call. Don't be afraid to text anybody in your life. And just take a deep breath and get through it. And if you've been there, man, here we are today. You know what I'm saying? This one's called Should Have Seen Me Yesterday. I hope y'all love it. I didn't pop my first top today until 2 p.m. I didn't sit there and swear that you're the reason for the shape I'm in. I didn't switch to the hard stuff like I usually do when your name comes up. I didn't tell that cab to double back and drive me by your house. I went straight home, didn't call your phone to see if you were out. If you think I'm doing okay, you should have seen me yesterday. I was a full-blown case of missing you and pouring drinks, doing anything to ease the pain of you leaving. If you're thinking I'm down and out, I'm broken in a bad way, should have seen me yesterday. I didn't come here to talk about us working this out. I didn't come here to buy you another drink or go another round. You're a day too late, I'm on my way from getting over you. Should have seen me yesterday. I was a full-blown case of missing you, pouring drinks, doing anything to ease the pain of you leaving. If you're thinking I'm down and out, I'm broken in a bad way, should have seen me yesterday. Should have seen me yesterday. Every day that goes by, I'm getting by a little better than the last. Should have seen me yesterday. I was a full-blown case of missing you and pouring drinks, doing anything to ease the pain of you leaving. If you're thinking I'm down and out, I'm broken in a bad way, I'm down and out, I'm broken in a bad way. I've been down and out and broken in a bad way. Should have seen me yesterday. Should have seen me yesterday. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Y'all, again, my name's Noah Smith, man. Thank you so much. Big old family. I know it's tuning in online all over the world. Appreciate y'all so much. I've been around touring 13 states. This December will be my 14th. We're going to Delaware. Yeah, Delaware in the house. Going back to Europe for the 4th time. Been played in Canada, Mexico. Making our way around. And I'm just grateful to be here doing this thing called music and sharing my heart. And thank you guys so much for believing in this and music and this community and what they got going on here. Give it up for Knoxville, Tennessee, y'all. So me and my band in Cincinnati, we rolled up our sleeves. We're like, you know what? We know what we're doing enough at this point in our life. Let's make our own record right here. So last October, I put out a record called Cavaliers into Cadillacs. You can find it everywhere. You can go find music. And this song right here is one of my favorite songs off of that record. People make records and they say they don't want to listen to them, but I actually really like this record. And so it probably means nobody else likes it, you know what I mean? But this is one of my favorite songs, and off that record, it's about empathy when it comes down to it. It's about feeling things that other people need you to feel and walk with them. And if you're one of those people that there's certain people in this life, and I find this in the artist community a lot, but we kind of feel things on a different level. And I drive my brother crazy because he's a principal at a high school, and I'm like, but everything matters, man, you know. And I was the feeling kid, and he was too in different ways, but. There's just certain people that kind of get that on another level, and you can, and you probably thought of somebody when I said that, you know, that those people that they're always there, or every time you see them, they're caring and loving on everybody else around them. And I try to give those people hugs and say thank you, and every once in a while I buy them a coffee or a drink, you know what I'm saying? But this song comes from that place of empathy and just walking with your fellow human being. It's called Secondhand Heartbreak. It goes like this. Late night phone call. She rolls out of bed and puts the coffee on. Red eyes, open door. That's what family and whiskey are for. When a secondhand heart breaks, it goes through the same pain, gets burned by the same flames, knows it's okay, not be okay when you're going through hard times. It'll be your lifeline. Yeah, it's there for you. It'll carry you through all the things that make a secondhand heartbreak. Two hearts, 10 years, one long drive, fighting back the tears. Sisters talk and mamas cry, sharing every ounce of hurt with her tonight. When a secondhand heart breaks, it goes through the same pain, gets burned by the same flames, knows it's okay, not be okay when you're going through hard times. It'll be your lifeline. Yeah, it's there for you. It'll carry you through all the things that make a secondhand heartbreak. I heard Knoxville can sing in perfect harmony at 12:30 in the morning. Y'all with me? We're going to sing it like this. When hearts break, that's your part, yeah. When hearts break, when hearts break, when hearts break. When a secondhand heart breaks, it goes through the same pain, gets burned by the same flames, knows it's okay, not be okay when you're going through hard times. It'll be your lifeline. Yeah, it's there for you. It'll carry you through all the things that make a secondhand heartbreak. Secondhand heartbreak. late night phone call. She rolls out of bed and puts the coffee on.
That's Noah Smith on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. Again, you can find more information by searching out noahsmithmusic.com, and also you can find his music streaming out there wherever you find your listening experience. Feel free to shake and howdy with him after the show, and certainly thank him for coming over and being here with us today for the WDVX Blue Plate Special. Support for the WDVX Blue Plate Special comes from Barley's Taproom and Pizzeria on Jackson Avenue in Knoxville's Old City. It is home of the Big Plate on Fridays at noon. We will be at Barley's tomorrow at noon with True Blue Bluegrass Band. You can find out more about that by visiting our website at WDVX.com. Support also comes from Modelo Especial and Corona Extra, as well as Visit Knoxville. So we've got some great shows coming up for you. I mentioned True Blue Bluegrass will be with us tomorrow for the Big Plate at Barley's. Brandon Maddox and Connor Brook will be here on Saturday. Now, coming up on Monday, it's an interesting day. We got something a little bit different going on. Besides having a unique performance that day on the Blue Plate Special, we also have a film crew joining us that day called Lost In. They'll be filming a TV show about Knoxville, in particular the Blue Plate Special. So feel free to come join us and be part of the audience. You might just catch yourself on the TV screen. It's going to be a great day featuring Neef North, which is, we'll call them a collective of artists that will be performing in Knoxville together. And they will be performing along with our local poet laureate Black Atticus will be with us on Monday as well. You can find out more about that special performance by visiting our website at WDVX.com. So as we roll along with today's show, as I mentioned earlier, she is visiting with us from Western Massachusetts today. Y'all give a great big welcome to Ciarra Fragale to the Blue Plate Special.
Thanks so much for having me. Long way to drive. Guess you didn't mean it when you said you'd figure it out. Guess you didn't mean it when you said you'd figure it out. Guess you didn't mean it when you said you'd figure it out. And I guess I didn't mean it when I said I didn't care about it. And it's the middle of May and I'm tired from the summer already. And it's the middle of May and I'm losing my mind. This is usually the part of the set where I ask if the audience has any questions. But I realize in a radio format that's a little unconventional. But if anybody has a question, don't be shy. There's a song called Get What You Want. It's also the title track of a record that just came out earlier, I guess last month, May 16th.
Maybe soon you'll catch your breath. You spend your money and you're scared to death of the sound it makes when you yell too loud. Don't be too out there, don't be too proud. That's over now. You take your time and you figure it out. When inside the night before, hanging around on the living room floor, and you're not so sure. No, you're not so sure. Shake the disease but misplace the cure, hanging around on the living room floor. Thoughts in a paper cup, toss it back and say, this is what I want. And who's over there noticing you? I wonder if it's too good to be true. Is it the thing that's always been waiting for you? You open the door.
It's Ciarra Fragale with us here today on the Blue Plates special. So, Ciarra, did you grow up there in Massachusetts?
I didn't actually. I grew up in the Hudson River Valley in New York.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about your musical path. Did you come from a musical family?
Sort of. I grew up in a family of very deep music appreciators. My mother was a very gifted clarinet player, but didn't do much beyond after I was born. And both my mom and my dad are just music fans. I remember going to my first concert when I was just a little infant. And I think growing up in a household that just really appreciated music, allowed me to be able to explore things that I maybe otherwise wouldn't have. And then I obviously discovered things on my own as well, but very grateful to my parents for instilling that from a very young age.
So how did you begin your musical path? I see there's a keyboard in front of you. You're holding a guitar. So, I mean, did you start on keyboard as a kid? Where did you start?
I started playing guitar when I was 6.
Guitar, okay.
Yeah, so guitar was my first instrument. I remember being around 6 years old probably. I'm not sure if this was before or after I started with guitar, but my uncle used to be a concert photographer. And so his home was filled with pictures that he took, and he's also a huge music fan as well, so we were always listening to something. And that particular day that we were over at his house, he had a live concert taping of a Peter Gabriel show. And I just remember being like sat in front of the TV and just like completely in awe of what I was watching. And I think I didn't really have obviously the perspective to understand the scope of what I was experiencing, but knew that I wanted to do something like that.
So Ciarra has, as I mentioned, guitar and pedals, probably looper there, and backing tracks as well. She's a one-person production there. I wonder do you ever play with a band? Do you ever do that?
Sometimes. I really enjoy exploring arrangements of songs kind of on the whole spectrum of, just one person or with a full band. And this record just came out in May, and I knew for the release tour that it felt really important to be able to explore the live arrangements by myself first. And my good friend Eric Slick produced the record with me, and he's actually I'm playing in Nashville tonight because I'm on a little tour right now, and he's going to join me on stage in the band for that show. So that'll be fun. And yeah, the spirit of this record is very exploratory. So it's been fun to put together the puzzle piece. But yeah, there's a lot going on up here.
And give us the title of that project again.
The album is called Get What You Want.
Get What You Want. And to assume it's streaming out there on those music platforms.
Yeah, everywhere.
You can also find more information there at ciarrafragale.com. As mentioned, she's headed to Nashville tonight, Saturday in Louisville, Kentucky, and the tour continues. You can find the complete schedule right there on the website. And with Ciarra, just like always, we encourage you to shake and howdy with her after the show and thank her for being here and making some music for us. But for now, I'm going to back out of the way. We'll get a few more tunes here today from Ciarra Fragale on the Blue Plate Special.
Thank you guys for being here. I just want to give another hand for Noah. It's, he understands this. Being on the road is a very specific type of experience, and it really makes you remember just how kind people are in a time where people aren't being so kind right now. So thanks, buddy. I loved your songs. I really did. This is kind of a song about the ephemeral nature of passing through places and having these life-changing experiences that are actually like quite brief sometimes, and embracing that and mourning that. So it's called Wind. I'm going out, I'm going out, I'm staying in, I'm staying in.
It's Ciarra Fragale with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. We hear the siren. Means it's time for one last song here on the Blue Plate Special. But before we do that, how about one more round of applause for Noah Smith, the first half of the show here today. Again, feel free to shake and howdy with our performers and thank them for being here with us today on the Blue Plate Special. True Blue Bluegrass Band will be with us tomorrow at Barley's for the big plate. And that starts at noon as well. You can find more information at WDVX.com. We're a listener-supported radio station, y'all. There's always a little donation box in the back of the room. If you like what we do, a few bucks in the box helps keep the good music going here on the Blue Plate Special. Brandon Maddox and Connor Brook will be with us here Saturday. And again, the big TV taping on Monday with Lost In. So feel free to join us for that as well. Neef North will be bringing like a variety show of people that will be part of their collective, as well as Poet Laureate Black Atticus going to be with us Monday as well. Information about all that at WDVX.com, CiarraFragale.com for more information. And heads up Nashville. Oh, she's headed in your direction tonight. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Will you leave us with a last one?
I would love to. Yeah, thanks for having me. And thank you all for coming on a Thursday, midday. I hope you all eat a good lunch after this. If you have any spots to recommend to me, I will take them. Maybe Noah and I can go get something. This is a song called the Memorial Day Bike Ride, and it's based off of a bike ride that I take every year on Memorial Day, kind of an accidental tradition. So thanks for being here. Just to get some back. It's the annual Memorial Day bike ride. Clear your hands now, kids. If you look to your left, you'll see a place to reflect. I suggest you give it a try. guys so much. Thanks for having me.
Ciarra Fragale. Thank y'all, and join us again next time for more real live music on the Blue Plate Special.